instructions. I washed my pennies in soapy water, and finding pennies was a task at first, but I got enough pennies to finish the job. Then you're supposed to rinse and dry them off with a paper towel. Making my aluminum strips was kind of tough. Cutting aluminum and making them into flat strips, folding them over. As you can see here, I was using rulers to bend and manipulate the aluminum into 3 separate strips. Once I had all my materials together, my paper clips, the pennies, the first lemon I was to use, and my 3 strips, I laid them out on my work surface in order to start putting together this lemon battery. First step of this was to gently roll on the table to break the cell wall and loosen up the lemon juice in the lemon. I think the cell wall and the lemons all vary, so you had to apply different amounts of pressure in order to kind of feel the juices inside the lemon and get that going. I then took an X-Acto blade and cut my first spot in the lemon so I can start assembling my strips and pennies along with the paper clips to hold the strips in place. So I inserted my penny first here into the lemon and created that connection with the lemon juice and the penny and the copper, creating my positive. I then inserted the aluminum strip and found that it was a little bit too long, so I had to cut it down. After I had inserted it into the lemon, I took the paper clip to insert the penny. Now my hands are so big, it's pretty hard to get this clipped onto, but I managed to get it clipped on and proceeded on to cutting my second holes in the lemon to create my negative and positive. I then did the next step of placing my penny into the slot that I had cut, making sure that there was citric acid touching my penny. I then inserted my aluminum strip, kind of gently squeezing the lemon and open up the dot spot. I got into a little bit of trouble here trying to insert that aluminum in between the penny and the cut that I made with the lemon and attaching the paper clip to the penny. It didn't seem that I had enough penny sticking out, and it was jamming up when I was trying to slide the aluminum into the lemon. But I eventually got it and made one side of my connection. Went to the next side of my connection, and as you can see, it was difficult handling that thin aluminum strip, and I gently squeezed and inserted that aluminum strip. I thought when I touched both sides I would be able to feel some type of electricity touching both ends here. I thought I'd feel some electricity, really didn't. I continued to add more lemons, and I went to check my voltmeter. I got somewhere in the highest ranking was 0.906, and as you can see the voltmeter in here, I was getting anywhere from 807, 0.87, and it continued to go down the longer I held it there. So the drain on the battery is very rapid and very quick. That's my lemon battery.